You on another AMC video. I have a video review I want to go over onto this one YouTube video. Before I forget, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only. And this is my opinion on stuff. So I like to play his video, and you can listen to what he's saying on the negative side of AMC. And I have to counteract onto this, and not to basically be just to be mean. I want to counteract because I want to show another point onto this. I think he's right, but I think he's wrong in one way. So it gets confusing. Here it goes.
It occurred to me that possibly this was some sort of quad witching and tax harvesting going to the end of the year. And I just want to throw this out there so no one's blindsided. Because like I said in my last video, the goal here is to always help you make money. That's the goal. This is not advice. This is just giving tips and sharing news that could possibly help you make money in the long term. Now, what is tax loss harvesting? Basically, you have a bunch of investments. Let's say I have Facebook, Apple, and Microsoft. And let's say Apple is up on the year. Facebook, up on the year. But Microsoft, at the end of the year, I'm still bullish on a long term. I know we're going to the metaverse, and we're going to have all sorts of toys and tricks, and the next 3-4 years are going to be very bullish, okay? I'm very bullish on them. Even in the short term, I'm bullish, right? But they have me down. I have calls on them where I have overall long on the stock, but I'm down on it over the year. I'm down. So, end of the year, I want to, help my taxes. So what I do, I'm going to cut those positions, right? Just cut those out, take the loss on the books, and then I'll just re-add into them later or add with different funds or something like that to mitigate and just get back in the position, because long term I'm still...
Okay, that's enough. So basically he's pointing out onto AMC, the negative on AMC is tax harvesting. But the positive side onto AMC is tax harvesting. He's pointing out the negative on tax harvesting, and I'll point out the positive on tax harvesting. So the negative on this whole thing is basically he's saying that AMC's lost a lot of people and lost a lot of investors on their money, and so they're going to yank out their money and to use it for tax harvesting, to write it off their taxes. Totally makes sense. I get it, and he's right. He's correct. I can't deny it. He's correct on that part. But let's look at the chart. Do you think, well, if I can zoom in a little bit more on that, we hit and zoomed all the way down here. Do you think that's tax harvesting? What I'm pointing out is it probably already happened, what he's explaining. He's saying there's a lot of people that are probably going to leave AMC because they can write it off in their taxes. But my point is it probably already occurred onto the upside. It already probably occurred from the shares, people who have been long onto AMC. And that is the reason why they sold it and they were selling it and selling it. And I think that's the reason why you've seen this dip, because they're like, hey, I already got my tax harvesting, I'm going to buy back in. I took my tax harvesting and I'll buy back in. What he's explaining, exactly what he's saying too. So what he's saying on that is it's going to come back up, and then they're going to just basically sell everything. Well, it already did. It already did. Keep that in mind. It already had sold off. Now, it goes against as well for the shorts. The tax harvesting, it goes against onto the shorts too. They are so in a bind, they should be paying. They should be buying back those shares, because they don't want to be paying that. If they made a whole bunch of profit, they have huge tax harvesting right there. So they could buy back those shares for the shorts. So that goes against what he's saying. So he's correct, but he's saying we should be going up and then we should be going down, because we go up, we're going to go back down because of tax harvesting. Everyone's going to get out of their position because they already lost money. My point is, I think we already did it. I think we already had it happen. And my other point is the shorts, they should be as well thinking about tax harvesting and getting out of their position as well. So I just want to make this video because when I was listening to him, I like some of his stuff. I like listening to his points of views. I always listen to everyone's points of views and then I sit there and analyze it. But one thing that he was going very negative on that part, and I just have to say it can go both ways. And I just want to correct that, and I just want to say it can go. We already had the tax harvesting. I think that's what people are doing. They're just selling out of that stuff. And the shorts now, is it their turn? Is it their turn on the shorts tax harvesting? So that said, blah blah blah, peace out, and if you like this video, click the thumbs up and subscribe.